Guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've been hearing a lot about this project called Luxo. If you guys are new to this channel, we're going to talk about this cryptocurrency, and man, it's crazy, guys. I just spent like 6 hours just reading the white paper. The white paper is like 140 pages, but I'm going to break it all down here. No one else details this about the project. They really just say, oh yeah, there's this guy who works for Nike, or oh yeah, there's this guy who worked for Ethereum, and this guy who worked for Burberry, and this guy for David Fisher, and David Fisher works for Heisno. I don't even know what that is. I mean, well, I know what Chanel is, and I know what Nike is, and I know what Burberry is. Well, they're massive brands like Louis Vuitton and so on, or Rolex. I mean, if you guys don't know what they are, that kind of explains it. But guys, these guys have a lot of partners behind them looking into this project. Really well built, really well built website. Several different social media platforms. You can ask questions. Their white paper is pretty cool. You can actually visit all of these links and check it out. They take you straight through Etherscan. The only thing that I do see is this on CoinGecko. It doesn't really show this, but you can actually get this data directly on their website. So I'll show you guys that in a few. You guys can get this on KuCoin, Uniswap, and some other Chinese ones that don't matter to me because I can't buy them on those exchanges. Well, KuCoin can't really participate either because that's not inside the United States. But you can use Uniswap, so hey, who cares? Anyways, so let's go over it. So the token price is $2.22. So the fully diluted valuation is 220 million. There is a total 100 million circulating supply, and there is, I read in the white paper, there is a potential for 9% of the token supply to be burned. So they have a high circulating supply because they're going to try to bring on as many partners as possible. Let's break this down. So is this an ERC20? What is this? Well, yes, right now it is an ERC20, but this is going to be its own blockchain. So this is huge, guys. Let's go over this. So this is what they're going to integrate in their blockchain. Universal public profiles. So what does that mean? All right, so you go to Google or Gmail or Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all these passwords. It's like, oh, I forgot my password. Oh, no, this is just a universal public profile. You can log in, boom, done. This is it. Just like your Ethereum address, instead now it's going to be your Luxo address. So this is crazy too because it's also your own wallet that allows you to store your cryptocurrency or as a digital wardrobe. This is a NFT platform. So you can have like fancy designer clothes, super cool swords, or Pokemon, crypto kitties. I mean, you can store it all in your closet. So guys, everyone, like, I'm in real estate, so the ladies, guys, the closet is like twice the size of my bedroom. It's like, what in the world? And then they're like, that's not even enough. And they still come and take the closet or take the regular closet. And it's like, where do I put my stuff? Oh, you put it on the floor over there. Oh, well, thanks, Johnny. No. This allows you to this allows you to have that. Oh yeah, I could buy everything. I could store everything. This is awesome without having all that closet space. So you can still go out there with your shopaholism or whatever it's called, but that's wasteful. Let me show you guys in the white paper. White paper! This is in their white paper. These are 4 of the main problems. So look, first, digital fashion can help curb the environmental and social or societal damage of overconsumption. Guys, you know you're overconsuming when you have to sell your clothes as soon as you buy them or you pull them out of the closet and you're like, whoa, it still has a tag on it. I've never worn this. Guys, you know that. I mean, I don't even wear or have that many pairs of clothes, but still I have clothes that I've never worn. It's like, whoa, I still wear the same clothes or the same style of clothes and I just rotate through them. I mean, I don't know. It's just convenient. I really don't care. I just throw on whatever works, and if it covers me, good. It's perfect. Second, digital only couture reduces returns. Guys, this is big for stores. I know you guys are like, oh yeah, I'll buy it, wear it, do whatever, and return it. Well, no, guys, that it's tough on stores because that's why all the prices of everything's going up. Is because you're the person who buys that item and returns it, and when that store gets that return, they can't resell it. They just have to trash it or give it to Ross or TJ Maxx, and that loses their company money. And in order to compensate for that, well, they jack up the prices and say, yeah, that T-shirt that cost $10, it's now $20. Third, digital fashion is becoming a powerful tool for inclusivity. So if you guys are like, oh, I gotta have my Louis, I gotta have my Rolex, you can't wear all that at once. Now how about this? I got my little fancy whatchamacallem. My like okay, say for example, I'm a fat kid. I weigh like 600 pounds. I can't wear normal kid clothes. But I got this fancy virtual guy. This virtual guy is super skinny, he's cool, he can wear whatever clothes he wants. Boom, I'm gonna dress him up with his NFT clothes. Oh, you don't like those clothes? I'll change them in a heartbeat. Watch this. Bam! And on top of that, check this out. In digital, you don't have the feature of the laws of the laws of nature or gravity. So they used a an example of where waterfalls flow upwards. So you can literally make your clothes do whatever you want. So it's like you can do anything in your dreams, and this is a real thing, guys. So if you guys are looking at this and you don't believe it, no, it's a real thing. There are different video games, and if you don't believe it, just take for example Fortnite. Over 125 million people play that game. To me, I don't know how you can consume that much of your life in the game, but hey, that is their life. Maybe they don't like their life outside of the video game. They go in the video game. They look really cool. People respect them because they kill a bunch of monsters. Or I don't even play the game, so I don't know how it works. But they get to dress up in skins or different costumes because, well, they killed so many monsters and they get that hoorah points or yeah, bro, nice work, and they get that respect. And it's like, oh, okay, what in the world? Okay, well, this guy gets respect because he's wearing gold clothes. Awesome. I don't have those gold clothes because I didn't do what he did. I didn't waste my life. Well, I won't say that. Yeah, video games are cool, right, guys? Hey, I was there too. I played video games all the time. It sapped me up. Except I didn't have the potential like this, NFTs, where you can actually get the NFTs and sell them and make money with it. Guys, that's how. If that's your job, make money with NFTs. Go for it. Have fun. This is another thing with it. So companies are gonna love this because everyone or all the major companies have to suffer with that factor of, oh well, this guy's making a counterfeit Rolex. Why would I just buy your Rolex for $23,000 when I can just get this one for $23? It looks the same, does the same. No one knows. It looks fine. In the inside, people really don't care about the luxury item. It's more so about the status symbol. That's why people make the knockoffs. But this is how the NFTs do this, is the uniqueness. So each NFT is unique, indivisible, and irreplaceable. So there can't be other ones. Sure, you can duplicate the one, but you can verify on the blockchain that guy can be like, bro, you don't got a real Louis. And then you'll be like, yeah, I do. Look at the blockchain. And then they're like, yeah, bro, nice. Respect. Anyways, counterfeit protection. Each digital collectible is a uniquely generated asset that can be or cannot be duplicated. So again, these are NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So it's not like one Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin. Instead, this is one Louis Vuitton NFT does not equal one Rolex NFT. It's scarce. So you can the developer or the company sets the scarcity. Hey, we got 100. Or hey, we got a limited supply of 50. This is set 1 of 50. This is 2 of 50, 3 of 50, 4 of 50. If you guys don't see how valuable that is, well, just think about Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you guys were kids or millennials, you knew how popular those were. If you don't believe me, think about Pokemon Go. You got people running in parks and killing themselves or almost putting themselves in danger to go catch dumb Pokemon. Well, not dumb Pokemon. Pokemon are cool. Sorry. Well, it was dumb for them trying to kill themselves, but still, those Pokemon, yeah, those are legit. Peer-to-peer transferability, so people can look on the blockchain and be like, yeah, Johnny owned it one day and Jeff owned it the other. Storage and display. So you can actually display real world objects. So people can be like, oh, you got a Louis Vuitton purse? And if you got 400 of them, they're like, show me your zebra one. And then you got to go through your closet and look for them. Instead, with a wallet, you can be like, swip, 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 swip. Oh, yep, right here. Boom. Here it is. Check it out, bro. It's like, wow, okay. Almost like swipe left, swipe right, whatever that thing is on Tinder. I haven't used it, so I don't know. That reminds me, I probably need to figure something out with that, but who cares? Let's teach you guys about cryptocurrencies. Guys, if you're liking this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys dislike it, hit that dislike button. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe, because we dig in depth into these things, especially when other people don't make videos on it. Then it makes me have to do a long, in-depth research on it, because, well, we need to teach people about it because it needs to be out there. Speaking of it, BAL Finance. Guys, if someone knows about BAL Finance some more, I'm still trying to understand that one. I've been hearing a lot about it, but I don't understand the MO on it. I understand maybe you can trade synthetic assets and whatnot, but I don't see it in action. So if you guys can figure that out, leave it in the comments below, or lead me in the direction, or send me like an article where I can do some more research on it. But anyways, let's get back into it. Permanence. So even if the product creators leave, so for example, a good example is Pontiac. So you have the cars, the Pontiac Firebirds, Thunderbirds, etc. Those cars break down, you ain't fixing them. That's it. But if with the NFTs, it's like, oh, bro, I got the Pontiac Firebird. This boy's out of business. It's even more valuable. They ain't making any more of these. You ain't kidding, see? Now you got extensibility. Lifestyle NFTs can be combined to create new assets. So now you guys are like, what is this? Well, this is an example. You can do a Nike shoe with another Nike shoe, mix those Nike shoes, and they get a baby, and now you have like a crazy Nike shoe. It doesn't sound right, but hey, it's pretty cool. It's actually interesting technology. Really, guys, I recommend you guys take a look into this and see what it's about. Crazy project. You guys are probably wondering about the transactions. Let me go over the trend. This is in their quote-unquote light paper. Light paper! Yeah, I don't know. It's still 14 pages. That ain't light to me. They work on delegated proof of stake, and they work on, where is it? Oh, there it is. Honey Badger. Guys, I'm trying to keep this video somewhat short. If you guys want to know about Honey Badger, well, you can read this huge article, and you guys can read the huge white paper on it. It's like 46 pages as well. It's crazy. Or you can just take my summary of it. Honey Badger BFT also provides block finality and effectively handles malicious behavior. So basically, instead of proof of work where you have to wait 6 blocks, yada, 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 these transactions are literally instant, get it done, and they're similar to the proof of stake, except they have a leaderless consensus. So unlike the normal one where you have like, oh yeah, this guy was selected as a leader to verify these transactions. No, it's leaderless. It's just, yeah, Johnny can do it, Jeff can do it, Phil can do it. So instead of bag boy being bag boy can be cashier. Cool beans, man. I like that system. It's efficient, secure message distribution. So those are the main things you want to know on it. It uses several techniques to encrypt, split, and send messages. So instead of saying, oh yeah, Jeff, Johnny did this, it almost like pulls them together. So it's pretty cool. Again, read more about it because it's a long article. Or you can just say, yeah, it works by HBFT and whatever. Let's go back into the light paper. Again, let's go back into the trend. I don't remember where it was at, but I do know it was 3 to 4 million per day. So it's 3 to 4 million transactions per day. So it's okay scalable. Let's see how many transactions that is per second. So it looks like it's going to be, well, we'll just call it about 50 transactions per second. So, hey, it's faster than Ethereum. Hey, and everyone uses Ethereum. So, yeah, I think this will be fine. Ethereum's doing, like, everything. This one is also doing, like, everything, but it's not as big as Ethereum, in my opinion. But this project is still pretty big. So this lets your Louis Vuittons do thing. The wines do their things. Real estate can do their thing. Guys, this is like for everything that just is like you can digitize it. It's crazy. So this is the native LYX token. This is the use case for it. So you guys are like, what the pants? Why do I need this junk? I don't even know what to use. Well, okay, just like you use Ethereum and you got to use those ETH gas fees. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go try to buy this coin on MetaMask. Watch what happens. It'll say, oh, you need some ETH gas fee. And then you'll be like, oh man, that guy was right in that video. I need to watch that video again and see. Oh, don't forget, hit that like button. So the LYX coin is basically the coin of the gas of the ecosystem. This is not live yet, guys. They will be live in spring of 2021, so keep that in mind. It talks about gas price. Again, the block rewards are incentives given to the validator. So again, this is proof of stake. If you're providing proof of stake, well, you're going to get into those rewards. They're releasing, I believe it's 5 million tokens every 5% of the initial links per year, so about 5 million. So 5 million tokens, well, should not exceed. So 5 million tokens per year, and the block rewards are going to be from the staking. So when you're staking, you're going to get a portion of it. I don't know what the interest fees are or interest rates are. Obviously, those do change as more and more stake. So you guys can keep that in mind. Here's the token breakdown. 1.5% sold to the seed phrase, so given as compensation to collaborators. 3.5% sold to the founding team in the seed phrase. 5% held by LUKSO Blockchain Foundation. 10% sold private sale. 20% sold in public ICO, so which is what is going on. But it is not a ICO. It's actually a reversible ICO. Man, guys, I can't just finish one thing. I got to go back and forth. So let's explain the reversible ICO. What is the reversible ICO? So basically what happens is it prevents the FOMO choices, no investor protection, little responsibility, and no investor. So you guys are like, FOMO. Okay, well, with an ICO, you buy in, you get what you get, you're done. Boom. With the reverse ICO, your funds are locked up for 8 months. If you choose to back out within the first month, you get all your money back. If it's after that, it's a prorated amount back. And it's average. So instead of like, oh yeah, I spent 1 ETH and ETH is now $10 and I put in 10 ETH when it was $5. No, it's a prorated amount. So prorated of the average amount. So it average it out and say you probably get about 7.5 value of the ETH instead of a $10 ETH. If that doesn't make any sense, read this and it'll make more sense to you. No investor protection. Well, with the reverse ICO, the funds, you can always withdraw them. So if you're like, oh, the project's doing horrible, okay, you can automatically exchange your funds, get your ETH back during the 8-month period that they chose. It can be longer for other projects, but this is the first one implementing it. The guy who actually created this article was the guy who created the project, Fabian. We'll call him Volkswagen. Fabian Volkswagen. And it's not Volkswagen, but anyways, a little responsibility for the project. So the ICOs are like, wow, we got $40 million. Should we work on this project or just like quit, go on an island and just party the rest of our lives? No investor involvement. With the ICO, it's just boom, here it is, have it, bye. Instead, this is a smart contract, so the investors are like, hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, it's going good. Okay, cool, I'll keep my money in. Nah, bro, it's going horrible. I'm pulling my money now. Better step it up. Just kidding. So that's mainly what a reverse ICO is. You guys can read more about it. Here's a visual of it. So this is the, so say you put in 10 ETH and you're going to get 5,000 tokens for it, which is what it is, 10 ETH for 5,500 tokens. You can see it's going to be releasing the amount of tokens over time. So it would probably give you about 1.1 ETH worth, another 1.1 ETH worth, another 1.1 ETH, or just DCAing, dollar cost average. Good way to do it, right? Let's see, what else? Yeah, you guys can learn about that later. We're teaching about something else. So that's that. Now 59% is sold over time to brands. Now you guys are like, well, why would I do that? They're selling 59. Well, guys, because this project's not going to function if they don't have like Nike, Louis Vuitton, Rolex, Tesla, or Waypoint Homes, or any of the people behind this. Because when the people are behind it, then great. Now, once they're behind it, we got the people. Okay, great. And if your guys were early investors, they're successful. Well, there's a feature where they're going to burn. Let me show you the feature. Here it is. A large portion of this could be burned should the ecosystem have matured enough. Currently, 9% is to be determined. So keep that in mind, guys. Boom. All right, let's get rid of out of the squinty portion where your eyes just hurt like crazy. Yeah, try reading that white paper, guys. It's crazy. Actually, we forgot one of the pieces. Go to page 30. Watch this. 30. All right, so we talked about this. Established brands can tokenize specific products. So you guys are like, how are they going to do this? Well, they use these like little RFID things, and then they just like you use a SunPass. So if you don't know what a SunPass is, a better example is, I don't know, use a SunPass. Or like those tapless credit cards or tapping credit cards. You drive under it, it rings it, boom, done. The RFID doesn't have the sensor in it, but there's a second sensor that not sends the electricity to it, but attaches the data to it. So once they come in close contact or close enough contact, it causes it to say, oh, whoa, boom, done. Let's go ahead and initiate the transaction. Or, hey, okay, this guy's about to buy it. Zip! Let's go ahead and swipe it on it. Boom. And it also takes into consideration the IP address. So if someone's trying to fake it or create their own chips, it takes into consideration, like say the factory is in Canada. There's only one factory and they want it to be, it'll be established on the blockchain. It'll say this IP address at this location in Canada at this exact factory. Boom. And you can verify it on the blockchain. So if you guys are like, well, this guy has an RFID chip on his bag. I'm pretty sure it's real. I don't know it's real. Let me check the blockchain. So boom, you can scan it. That'll initiate that RFID thing or the whatever. I just explained it. RFID reaction. We'll call it a reaction. And it'll say, okay, well, boom. This guy was at this location on this date, batch 1 or batch 5, and this is bag number 1 of 50, and it was in this factory. Boom, you're solid. Or no, this was made in China in Wuhan. And it was in a fish shop and it's not legit. It's just a piece of junk. I'm not buying that. Thanks, bro. So it's like, look, now companies can even, so it's on top of that is companies can say, oh yeah, this is a legit product. And now if you go to resell your bag, this actually increases the price because that's a huge problem is a lot of people are like, oh, is it real? Well, I don't think it's real. So I'm going to give you half price because I'm taking a gamble. And you know in your heart, you're like, bro, it's real. And they're like, who cares? Go try to tell that to someone else. They'll tell you the same thing. So you're like, oh, I'll sell it for half price. Now, would you pay maybe an additional 10%, 15% for a bag if you can actually go to everyone else and say, hey, look, it's a legit bag, see? And now you can resell it. So keep that in mind, guys. This is crazy technology. It's awesome. So now let's go over the token. So this is the reversible ICO. We talked about it. The LYXE is the Ethereum-based one. This is exchangeable for LYX, which is the gas of the Luxo or Luxo ecosystem. Sorry, guys. Luxo ecosystem for NFTs and so on. So here's the total supply. 100 milli. The inflation rate per year, 2 milli. So it's not 5 million, guys. So again, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So it's 2 million instead of 5 million because it was of the initial whatever. So if you guys are figuring out what the staking rewards are, well, if you own 10% of that pool, you get 10% of this 2 million. So again, that's how it varies on the staking. So we just answered our own question in the video. Sorry guys, it's late, but I'm giving you guys all this information that I got. It is a crazy project. I really like this project. Not financial advice, is just my opinion on it. NFTs are going to be pretty big in my opinion. So currently circulating is 11,458,443 LXE. Again, this is exchangeable for Lux tokens or LYX. The total supply, 100 milli. Final market cap, yeah, whatever you guys can see. So right now it's a $27 million market cap. Somewhat small, somewhat big, whatever.
This is the ecosystem, guys. Oh, this is also on KuCoin. So if you guys are like, oh, well, it's not on KuCoin. Well, no, it is on KuCoin because the 1% is there. So keep that in mind too, guys. What else was I gonna hit on? Oh, that's what I was gonna hit on. They have a lot of disclaimers. This is what Ethereum did in the beginning as well. Well, not for this. This is disclaimers. Daggone it, my bad. They say it's really risky. Yes, it's risky. Well, again, and they say it's risky. How many times did they say risky? R-A-S-K-Y? Twice. Okay, I thought it was more. But anyways, they do say, well, they say risky twice, and you are able to lose or everything. So guys, they do mention that. That was the same thing Ethereum said as well. So yes, this is a risky project. This is something that if it doesn't get adoption, be aware that everything you invest in this, you can lose it all. So make sure you only invest $1. Just kidding. You guys make that decision. I'm not going to make that decision for you. You can learn about the reversible ICO. I'm not going to participate in this with the reverse ICO. If I was going to buy some, I would buy it on an exchange. That's my opinion because I don't want to deal with this, especially when they have to have something or make a comment that says, this is complicated. Can somebody help me? Oh, and then they direct you to the Telegram channel. Sure, you can participate in this if you want. That's up to you, but if I was going to buy it, I would just buy it on an exchange. So again, you have to use a gas fee for this, and the gas fee you're going to use is Ethereum, because again, this is not mainnet. When will the LUKSO blockchain be launched? Spring 2021. Again, if you guys weren't listening in the video, I played it or told it to you again. Where can I download the white paper? Don't do that because your computer will be full. I'm just kidding. But the white paper is crazy long. It's like 140 pages. It's nuts, but full of good information. Really recommend you take a look. Now you guys are like, okay, the big question. I read the white paper so I can explain it to you. There's a section in there that talks about the escrow. So you guys are like, well, how do I know if I'm going to send them over my money? They're going to give me my clothes or my NFT. Well, let's go to page 72 and show you the problems that they solve. They talk about escrow. So check this out. They can set up a programmable smart contract so they can make sure that the conditions of the sale are codified and executed as desired. So if you're like, oh, I want this by so-and-so date and I want to pay in 10 equal payments, whatever. Okay, cool. Good for you. If you don't pay it, I get my stuff back. Item transaction. The transaction is twofold. So not only is the physical item sent out, but the digital ownership is transferred to the buyer. So companies can say, oh, okay, you send me your Bitcoin and I'll send you this NFT, and we send it in a smart contract. NFT goes there, Bitcoin goes there. Okay, both are here. Release the funds. Instead of you send your Bitcoin and then I'll send the NFT, or no, you send me the NFT and then I'll send you the Bitcoin. Just think about it. Someone sends you Bitcoin and you got the 5 Bitcoin. I'll just take it and run. Well, no, this allows a smart contract, hence why credit cards came out, because they had that issue, and also same thing with cash. Someone has to initiate that initial sending, but instead this has a smart contract. So it allows there to be a mediator without having to pay that credit card fee for the mediator. So keep that in mind. It's pretty cool, guys. So check this out too. This is being a crazy thing. So Y Closet. This is a huge player in China. We don't really see it. Well, actually there are some places where you see it. This is literally a website where you can pay a subscription and you can rent clothes. And if you really, really like it, you can buy it, or you can just rent clothes. Oh, if you guys don't know what that is, I think that is WePay. I don't read Chinese, but I'm pretty sure it's WePay or Alipay. But you can literally rent clothes or pay a subscription and rent clothes. That's it. So it's crazy, but this is where we're coming to, guys. So this is why it's also really these are companies that will have to adopt, because people aren't buying as many clothes anymore because they got so many. Or sure, they may be, but then they're like, I don't got money, or well, we got a lot of global warming. I want to be someone who's doing the right thing, so I'm not gonna buy.
And then the companies are like, bro, we're going to go out of business. We got to figure something else out. And then they're going to be like, LUKSO. And then they're going to be like, yeah, bro, we got you. And then they're going to start selling these NFTs. Or think about this, those Pokemon cards. Guys, well, if you didn't do it, I had binders of them. And then every time I carry them around, I was like running around. Instead, like little kids, they aren't going to run around with like 4 or 5 pound binders. Instead, they can run around with a little phone and say, bro, look, I got Charizard. Bro, I got Bowser or Blastoise or whatever. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't played the Pokemon games anymore, but it's so cool. Just think about it. You can store all your NFTs on your phone and on a device, and instead of flipping through pages on a binder, you can just say, boom, here it is, guys. Or maybe you can just type it in and search Charizard, and it's crazy. And on top of that, you can have this is cultural currencies. So they can actually allow people to, instead of, okay, yeah, I want to buy that because I want to buy that NFT so I can exchange it for someone else. You can actually perform in trading. So you can say, let me trade my Charizard for your Blastoise. So now you can trade. So instead of paying someone Bitcoin for a Blastoise, you can now trade your items. So it's crazy. It's crazy technology. It's a crazy idea. It's a good concept. They did a really good job on their website. I'll give them that much. If you guys don't know who this is, he did a lot of junk. Let me tell you that. He helped shape the Ethereum space, building the official Ethereum Wallet, first decentralized Web3 browser, and tools like Web3 and blockchain spaces. He did all this junk. So he knows what he's doing. Here's some of their announced partners that they already have is WAM, The Fabricant, RNE, Stake Capital, Authentic, Refluent. And you can visit all these websites and just verify it for yourself and check them out. But anyways, guys, it's pretty cool. So they're doing a lot of junk. And then here's some of their other founding members. So guys, I hope that video helped a bit. If it didn't, that's okay. The video's out there. You don't have to watch it. So guys, thank you for watching and thanks for coming to the channel. Hit that like button if you like the video. If you dislike it, well, smash that dislike button. But again, guys, I do this junk for free to teach you guys junk. Again, no, I like teaching you guys junk, so it's not really for free. It actually gives me satisfaction because, hey, I get to teach you guys junk and you guys learn stuff. And then you guys can critique me and then I learn stuff. So it's cool. Favorite part of the day, guys. Proverbs chapter 26 verses. Drumroll, guys. I don't hear you drumroll. Verses 25. Though their speech is charming, do not believe them, for 7 abominations fill their hearts. We already did this one, but it's worth hitting on, guys. Wisdom one-liner. There are going to be wolves in sheep's clothing out there. If you don't know what that means, it basically means this. It's going to be evil people that look nice. Keep in mind, guys, be out there, be on the lookout. If they do come across, they are going to come across. Treat them just like another person and actually treat them better. Maybe you can teach them about the word or plant the seed, or maybe you can teach them to the point where they're like, well, why are you so nice, bro? And then you can be like, well, I found this one guy. His name's Jesus. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, don't know where to get started, don't know what to invest in, well, participate in the triple threat. The first thing, set up a Celsius account. This is for your savings. This is where you're going to store your cryptocurrency and you can earn interest. It can be up to 5%, 6%, 10%, and they even have some as high as 17%. Here's a referral link. Use this referral link in order to get 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Part 2 of the triple threat is to get a crypto.com. Crypto.com account is one of the best places, especially for a beginner, to buy cryptocurrencies, or smaller altcoins. So now you have a savings account. Now you need to get a cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to buy those smaller altcoins like your Engine coin, your Raven coin, just like smaller alts, so you guys can participate in those big plays. My referral code is down here. If you use this, you'll get 25 bucks free. And the next one is Voyager. Voyager is awesome. There's a list of different cryptocurrencies you can use. What I like about Voyager in particular is you can actually make your next level up in buying cryptocurrencies. You can actually buy Bitcoin with a limit order. So you just hit buy Bitcoin, hit limit, and you type in how much you want. Boom, you're off to the races. So you don't have to watch it and make sure it's a good buy-in. Here's a referral code you guys can use to get some free cryptocurrency. This will allow you to get $25 for free. Can't beat free. And then obviously this is just a fun one, so you can get free cryptocurrency, is going on Lolly. You get a daily stack. All you do is you tap the treasure chest and you get free sats. And it's literally free. One of the days I literally got 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Look, 101,000 sats. Pretty cool.